Morning. Sorry, just give me a wee second to get this set up. We should be good to go. So if you want to grab a drink, grab a mat. 2 seconds. I grab my own. How are we all today? So we're going to do a good sweaty session. I'm already sweltered with the heat in this place, so we're going to go at it now this morning. 3 different sets or rounds of exercise. We'll do each set twice. There's 5 in each round and then there's 4 in the last round, okay? So it's going to be quite explosive. We're going to go from the floor to the core to the cardio every so often, switching it up. You can use weights for some of the exercises if you want, so things like squats and lunge. I have no weights here today, so I'm going to do it all body weight, so you can join me on that. And when you are ready, we will get onto our toes and start to warm up. So just let me get my timer going here now. So you want to take it onto the toes into a light jog. Bum, ba-dum, bum. And we'll get started. Don't want you. Come on, go away. There we go, clock. That's not much. So keep running on the toes just for a few seconds. And then we'll bring it in from this to a jumping jump. Keep going with that. I'm just going to angle this camera. I think I've gotten taller overnight, guys. There we go. So when you're jumping jacks, nice and light on the feet. Watch the knees. Don't block the knees out in the jacks. Bring it back onto your toes for a light run. Back to jacks. Again, keep the knees soft. Forward and back into strides. And keeping those knees soft as you land. Try not to have these completely locked in your legs when you're going, okay? Keep going, just open some windows. So you're going on the stride, bringing it back into a run on the spot. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Don't know if they're going to stay open for me or not, but we'll see. Good. Bring it down. So, arms looking out. Forward circles. Switch directions, bring them back the way. So you should feel perhaps some clicks in the shoulders here, perfectly normal. Hands out in front, bring them to the side. Let's do 3 of these. Go diagonal with the arms. 3 each side. Switching sides. So you're getting the chest a good stretch here. Legs are apart and we're going to move the hips. Try and keep the heels on the ground. Change direction. And we're going to the floor. So we're going down, bum is low, chest is tall. Stretch it up. Go again. Push it up. And bring it back low again. Hold it here. Try and rotate the hips with the elbows, using them against the knees. Hands on the floor. Plank position. Foot to the hand. And 3 each side. And when you've done that, take it down onto your side. Bottom leg is straight, top leg is 90, and you're going to bring the arms across out in front and open up to the back. So put that chest towards the ceiling, but try and keep this leg on or as close to the ground as possible. So you're twisting from the torso, not your upper back. 6 each side. And when you've done that, you're going onto your back and you're going to use both feet underneath the knees or one ankle on the knee and the foot is right underneath the side of the glute and you're going to push up for 6 each side. Do it with both feet on the ground if you wish and make sure that it's your pelvis that you're pushing towards the ceiling, not your tummy. People tend to push the belly up and then they end up with this shape here, whereas it should be pelvis up and a straight line from there. So go 12 of those, whichever way you are doing it. And then grab yourself a drink and we will get started on the first round. So you'll need your mat. You can get a weight if you wish for your squat. As I said, I'm going to go without weights today, simply because I have trained quite a bit this week and I have none at the house. So we're going to start off with a reverse crunch and then we're going to go into our squat, can be weighted or without, onto the floor again for plank, and then we're going to stay on the floor for a flutter kick, and then we're going to finish on our feet with the sprint. So that's the first round. So when you're ready, as I said, grab a mat, grab your weight if you want one, and we're going to start on the floor with a reverse crunch. I'm going to stay here. So, reverse crunch, 2 different options. The main trick to the reverse crunch is that you're fully on the floor flat. There's no arch in your back, your hands are here. Your hands can be beside your bum but never underneath it. And you're lifting the knees up and the bum up and then extending the legs. So basic version, you're coming in and up, in and up. When you get stronger in the core, you know you can go more, you can push the feet to the ceiling and then flat. But make sure that this back stays flat. So whichever one you're going to do, decide on it. Don't change halfway through. Decide on which one you're doing and go for it. Ready to go? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're coming in, heels towards the ceiling. Imagine you're trying to put your footprints on the ceiling or on the wall in front of you. At the same time, both feet are flat. We don't point our toes. Up and out. Up and out. Keep the back flat on the floor. Or in and up. In and up. It might not look as dramatic, but you're still working the same muscles. Nearly there. Last 5. 3, 2, careful getting back up. So go up onto the ground, onto your feet, and I'm going to squat. So as always, I'm going to show you variations, especially those of you who are perhaps new to the group. You can squat off a chair. But the trick is to stay off the chair. So your position, your feet are here, and you're sitting back as if you're going to sit on that seat. Once you feel yourself touching it, straight back up and push the pelvis forward. If you're doing it with a weight, make sure that you're holding the weight close to your chest and that as you go down into that squat, your chest stays tall and up. If you're finding yourself going here, like that, the weight's too heavy, your technique is wrong. So, if you're not using a weight, hands towards the corner where the ceiling meets the wall, down and up, keeps the chest tall. Ready when you are. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're going low back and down and up. Hands go towards that ceiling, keep that chest tall. Imagine you've got a camera on the front of your t-shirt and it has to keep filming the wall in front of you. It shouldn't see the floor. So it's low and up. When you're at the top, you're halfway, keep the pelvis forward, squeeze the glutes. Low and tall. Last 10, you can do it, come on. Again, if you have a weight, keep it up. 3, 2, 1, well done. Let's go onto the floor again to plank. We love good plank. So again, different variations of this. Basic plank off the forearm, off the knee. But again, look at how the pelvis is tucked. You've got a straight line from the floor to your shoulders. If you're doing it off your toes, still a straight line. Ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Choose the position you're going to and hold it. Now, with the plank, your elbows should be directly below your shoulders. Your pelvis should be pushed towards the ground. Your tummy should be clenched tight. So if someone was to punch you in the stomach right now, you wouldn't move. Okay, so that's the level of intensity we're going for. If you find that you cannot stay here, put one knee down and then switch just very, very carefully and come back here. If it's too much, go from here. You will still find this difficult. Last 10. And you can be vibrating here, it's normal. 3, 2, time. Bring it onto your back now. And we're going to go into our flutter kick. So that's slipping onto the floor. A flutter kick. So, again, you're always checking your back. If your back is arching in the next exercise, your technique is wrong. So you always keep that back flat on the floor, and it's a good way of knowing whether you're or not you're straightening yourself. So with a flutter kick, we're lying back flat, our legs are in the air. They can be here or they can be here, whichever you can do, okay? And you're moving, feet in front. Your head can be back if you want, but it's actually better in the back to keep the head here, okay? So whichever, again, start high, lower the legs until you feel your back beginning to arch, and that's as far as you need to go. Wee bit higher again, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, we start here. That feels really comfortable, not really straining me at all, so I'm going to bring the legs down a little bit. When I get to here, I can feel that the lower back now is starting to fire up. I'm going to go to here because I have core strength to do it. My back is not flat, is not arching. I know I can do this sore, but safe. If that's too much, come back to here. So your legs are straight. You can have a slight bend at the knee if you wish. And this is working all of your core as well as your hips. 3, 2, time. And we're going to bring it up onto our toes for a sprint to finish the round. So when you're ready, don't need to explain the sprint. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you're light on your feet. Find your own rhythm. As you go through, try and bring the knees up a little bit. You're halfway. So when we get to the last 10, I want to see you run as fast as you can. We'll finish off the round. 3, 2, let's go. Last 10 seconds. Arms going as well. 3, 2, time. Grab a drink, we're going to do that again. Boom, 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 boom. How are we all today? You know, nice and crowded. So, oh, my core's all damaged. Apologies for last night was strong. I stringed it into the wrong group because that's where my head was when I was starting that class. So Emmett's just gone in, he's in the gym now, so he's going to upload last night's class into this group for you now in the next wee while, and we'll leave it up for a few hours, and I'll make sure I stream it into the right group from here on out. Completely my fault. But I think a few of you did. I had forgotten to remove Tuesday night, so it was still there. So hopefully you got something done. So we're going to do that again. When you're ready, bring it back onto the toes, and we're going to onto the floor, and we're going to start with our reverse crunch. Okay, I'm going to try and go through it faster this time. I will continue to call cues, but I'm not going to explain it as we do it. So knees in, legs up. When you are ready, find your position. 3, 2, 1. Knees in, bum up off the floor, legs out. And if you can, then you're going lower and you're supporting that back on the floor. So this is the advanced version. You can bring your heel up and out, or you can come in and up. As long as you are working that core, it doesn't matter which one you're doing. So you keep going, make sure your back is flat on the floor, make sure you're not on your hands. Your bum should not be on your hands. A lot of people make this mistake of holding themselves up. No. So you keep it nice and flat. Last 3, 2, and time. Bringing it up to the floor. we're going to go into our squat. Again, decide which one you're doing and go 3, 2, 1, let's go. When we're doing these exercises, you'll see that myself and Emmett will kind of do 3 or 4 variations. So for example, here I'm showing you this one, and I'm coming up and down, and then I might go and I'll show you a weight. That's us, we're trained to do this. This is what we do, and it's to make sure that you can all see what you're supposed to be doing. But when you are doing the exercises at home, try not to follow us into the different variations. Stick to the one that you know you can do, and you'll get a much more effective workout if you can do the same thing over and over again. Last 5 seconds. Keep the squat low, chest tall, and time. Well done. Bringing it back down onto the floor, onto our plank. Again, you know by now which one suits you. Off the knees, off the toes, forearms. So decide, get in position, and let's go. 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to go here. Now if I'm doing this at home or in the gym, I'm not moving from this, I'm staying here. But because I'm not doing this as my own workout, I'm showing it to you, I'm going to move about and show you the different variations. But that doesn't mean you should be doing the same. You're halfway, hold it here if you can. And remember, if you find that you need to come out of this, rather than coming out of it completely and then having to try and get into it again, just dip the knee. Hold it, take a breath, and let's go again. Last 5 seconds. Stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. 3, 2, time. Well done. Switching it over onto your back into the flutter kick. Again, decide on your height where are your legs going and stay there. Ignore me going from high to low. I'm just trying to show variations. 3, 2, 1. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you find where you can go without your back arching. So if you want to go low, go for it. Core should be screaming. Halfway. If it gets too much, bring the legs up a little bit now. And as you brought your legs up, you feel your back flattening more into the floor. So that's what we're saying about your back. If your back starts to arch, it is now doing the work instead of your core. Your core should be doing the work. 3, 2, time. Bring it up onto the toes, and let's sprint it out to finish round 1. 3, 2, let's go. So, we're sprinting, we're sprinting. Find your rhythm. Nice and light in the toes. Again, keep those knees soft. It's amazing how many people lock their knees, and that is the best way to hurt yourself. Keep those knees soft. You're halfway. Last 10 seconds. Speed it up. 3, 2, time. Well done. Grab yourself a drink. We're going in to round 2. I have munchkins waving in the door at me here. So with round 2, again, you have, if you have a weight, use it for the lunge. So we're going to start off with a lunge, and we're going to go onto the floor again for hollow body hold. We're going to bring it back up onto our toes, and we're going to do a total body extension, just for fun. Then we're going to go back onto the ground for a bicycle crunch, and we're going to finish off with Katie Taylor punches and bounces, which is probably not the technical term that Mr. Rush would use for that, but you know what I mean. So, grab yourself a drink, we'll take another 20 seconds, and we're going to do the same, this now, another 2 times. So say hello in the comments, and I'll get back to you later on. I am sweating. Is it very warm where you are too? Because it's roasting here. Some job. Now, so we're starting the next round with lunges. While you're finishing your drink, with the lunge, again, if you have a weight in your hand, we can go forward or back, okay? I tend to go back. If you have the weight in your hand and you're going back into your lunge, but you're going forward like this, drop the weight, okay? When you step back into your lunge, again, keep that camera on the wall in front of you. So you step back and down into it, chest stays tall, and you can go up and down like that all day, or until your quads give in. Keep your legs, if you've got floorboards, use them. So you're going back and down. We don't put the leg behind, that's a curtsy lunge. And also it helps keep the balance if we keep the legs nice and separate. So you can go back, or if you want to go into a forward lunge and use your hand for balance, that's fine as well. So whichever one you're going to do, choose it, alternate legs, and let's go. 3, 2, 1, and lunge. So we're going back and down. Again, keep that chest tall. Your chest never faces the floor in a lunge. People tend to do this. That's not a lunge. Don't know what that is. It's not a lunge. So you're going down. And also, don't take too big a step back. If you're going back to here, look, that's what happens. You fall. But also, when you go down, you're not lunging, you're stretching this. That's the stretch we do at the end. So a lunge goes down, down, 2. Or it goes forward, down, and up, down. You're not taking a big step. And mind the knees off the floor as you do it. 3, 2, 1, well done. Bring it down onto the floor now for a whole body hold. We love whole body holds. Whew. So again, back, shake the back. The length or the arch in your back will determine the height of your legs. So whole body hold can be here, that's fine, absolutely fine. Or you're looking at your laces and you're almost flat, but your back stays flat on the ground. So when you're ready, 3, 2, 1, find your position. Flatten that back, hold, head and shoulders is up as if you're about to start pressing your crunches. Stay there, and you'll feel all of this really starting to work. The lower you go, the more you'll shake. I'm vibrating already. But you're halfway through. Good news. Hands are here. Look at your laces, or look through the legs. If that's too much, come back to here. You're still doing a hollow body hold. Last 10 seconds. Breathe. 3, 2, time. Very good. Bring it back up onto your toes. Let's mix it up with a little bit of jumping here. So total body extension. Your hands are going up and back. And you're jumping as your hands go up. 3, 2, 1. So again, up and back down. So swing it like this to start. And then you're adding in the little jump if and when you can. Find your rhythm. Enjoy the breeze. Land soft on those knees. Your knees should be soft before and after you jump. Don't land like that. You'll hurt yourself. Soft knees, always soft knees. 3, oh sorry, last 10 I meant to say. Soft knees. 3, 2, time. Bring it back onto the floor. And we're going into a bicycle crunch. So, with the bicycle crunch, flat back. I'm going to keep repeating it. Your knees are here. Hands are by your side. Head and shoulders are up as if we're about to start a crunch. So you're bringing the knee in and you're putting this armpit towards that knee. Here, elbow goes towards the ceiling. Okay? Some people just throw the elbow to the knee. It's grand, but you're not really doing anything there. So you're pushing up to it, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Slow. We do not rush the bicycle crunch. You'll often see people on Instagram doing this here. We're going to take off. You go slow and control. Elbow towards ceiling, armpit towards knee. And when you're putting that leg out, push heel forward, not toe. Bum, 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 bum. It looks pretty with the toe, but it's doing nothing. You ain't stretching the glutes the way you should be if your toes are pointed. Last 10, nice and controlled. And try not to rock too much. Here, there's none of this crack. It's very, very controlled. 3, 2, time. Bringing it back up onto the floor. And we're going to finish off with Katie Taylor. So a bit of boxing. So with Katie, you can do it on the foot, just on the 2 feet like this. Or you can do one arm this round, and we'll do the other on the second half. And you can add on the feet if you want. So whatever kind of wee boxing move you want to get going there. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So hands are up as if you're going I'll do the other arm then at 20 seconds. So feet are moving, dum bum bum. Watch. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, punch, punch. Keep the arm low. We're not punching up here. We're here. Switching sides, other arm. Some people like to do it like this. That's fine. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever you feel works for you. Nearly there. Come on. You should be sweating now. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Grab a drink. I'm going to do that again. Ready? Okay, let's do it again. So, we're starting again with the lunge. Now, if you're alternating, continue that. If you were only doing one side, do the other leg now. Everybody has their own way that they prefer to do these things. So, when you are ready, let's lunge. So remember, you're going down and up. Use your hands on here for balance, but do not push. If you have to push, watch this. If you're pushing your knee, your back's arching, and you're not actually getting the lunge, all you're doing is going to hurt your leg here. So it's down and balance if you must, and then push back up through that leg. 1, 2. If you're going to do a backwards lunge, down and up. Again, use that hand for balance, but don't lean on the knee. Last 10 seconds. So you're going down and up, down and up, or forward and up. Sorry, I'm going to stop there now. 3, 2, time. Let's go to the floor for hollow body hold. Ready to go? Again, find your position and stick with it. So, flat back. Start here. Lower the legs, hands down. Find your position that you don't arch the back. And there you go. You can sit there all day. Hands are by your side. Breathe. Lower those legs if you can. Halfway. Remember to breathe. People hold their breath on this one. No. Are you vibrating a little bit? It's perfectly normal. Absolutely fine. Just don't get too shaky. Bring the legs up if that starts. Last 5. You can do it. Come on, stay with me. 3, 2, time. Well done. Bring it back up to total body extension. Ready to go? 3, 2, 1. We're not messing now. We're going at it. We're jumping into the weekend, people. Again, imagine the hands are bringing you back and up. Bringing you with them as they move. Your legs should start to feel this now. If it's too much, stretch it and push it back. Last 10. Come on, you can do it. Come with me. Let's go. 3, 2, time. Back onto the floor, onto your back for our bicycle crunch. Whew. Slow, controlled. Think about your technique. No rocky, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. What I mean by the rocking is that people tend to do this. They hold their neck and they're swinging all over the place like that. No, controlled. We are controlled and we are class A. Elbow up, armpit to that knee. Heel towards the wall, core tight. You're not actually pulling your neck. Your hands are just here for guidance. If you find that you're relying on your hands, take them away. I'll put your fist to your temple instead. 3, 2, time. And we're going to finish off on the ground again, up into our Achilles healer boxing. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 2. Keep this other hand up. You're always blocking. I'll call it halfway so you can switch arms. If you're on it both, that's fine. do that if you wish. Speed back. Go. Halfway. Changing sides. Keep that elbow down. A lot of people punch like this. No. Out in front. Hit your arm here. Last 10 seconds. Come on. Speed it up. Nearly there. 3, 2, and time. Well done. Grab a drink. We're going to do a third round. You'll not know me next Friday morning because I have a hair appointment for Thursday. It's very exciting. And if you've already had your hair done, I'm very jealous. And I'm very excited about fixing this. So, we're going into the third round. We're only going to go 4 exercises. And this one, maybe we'll go 5. Yeah. No, leave this. What do you want? Oh, mommy's working. Hey, welcome to reality. Can you go back into the next segment, please? Or are you going to sit there very quietly and watch mommy? Yeah, we'll see. Apologies, guys. The joys. Right, so we're going to start off with a hop to squat. We're going to go down onto the floor into a Superman. Just get a wee bit of work in that back. And then we're going to go and flip it over into a V-sit. And we're going to finish with the magical burpee. Since making a den here, nice as she is. Okay, so again, we'll go 4 here because a few of these are quite high impact and quite busy. We'll see how we get on. 93 rounds. It's Friday. It is Friday. So, can you jump up on the sofa now, please?
Where?
Seriously?
I'm getting strong.
Okay, hop to squat. So, start here. Okay, again, I'm going to show variations here. You start and you go out and you can squat down. Okay, and then jump back in. So it looks like this, and you can switch arms each time. Okay, if that's difficult, you can step out and squat and in. To go to the hop, just switch sides. So step, squat. Okay, whichever of those you can do. I'm going to close this door after your highness here. Okay. Now you say how to go back at that door. Danielle, maybe going to fall out. Right. Ready to go? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So it's hop to squat. Hop to squat. Keep the chest tall. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Or if you can't do that for hips, you're going to step out, squat down, and switch. Step out, squat down, and switch. None of these exercises are better than the other. It's just a case of doing what your body is able to do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, boom. 1, 2, boom. Don't have to touch the floor. Can if you can. Go for it. Last 3, 2, time. Well done. Let's go down onto the floor, onto our tummy. And we're going to do Superman. So, just want to make a point before we do this one. Catch my breath. With the Superman on the floor, and with any of these front lifts, scooch please. People tend to throw themselves up. So watch this. People throw themselves up. You will hurt your back, okay? The Superman is supposed to be controlled, small movement. You're going to have your hands here in front of your face, and you're lifting one arm up, and if you want to lift the opposite leg and down, like that. If you want to advance it a bit, arms a little bit further forward, and you're bringing hands up a little bit higher. If you want to advance that further, bring the legs as well. But just make sure you're not arching that back. Nice and small. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, Superman, the trick to this one, for the advanced people, push the pelvis into the floor. Do not arch the back. You're pushing the pelvis and you're lifting your chest. 1, squeeze the bum. 2, if that's too difficult, arms only. And again though, you don't have to go high. Do not throw yourself up. You're just lifting your hands 2 inches off the ground. Last 10. Nice, Last 5. 3, 2, time. Turning around onto your back, we're going to do V-sit. So we're starting here. Your V-sit starts here. This is advanced. Again, watch here. And you're going to extend out and bring it back in. If that's too difficult, start here and you're bringing yourself to here and down. So your knees are coming up and your chest or your back comes up as well to here. If any of this is too difficult, just do a crunch. Just start here, hands on your thighs. Push it up and down, okay? Whatever one you can do. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So for proper V-sit, extend to here. You're going out and up. Breathe. Up and out. Or in and out. Do it flat on the back. Hands go up and down. If that's too difficult, keep the arms here and you just bring the leg in and out. And then eventually you get to the point where you know you can extend the arms as well. So it's all about building up your own tolerance to what you can do. 3, 2, time. Let's bring it up on the floor. Let's burpee. Move the mats out of your way. Now, again, I'm going to show the different variations of the burpee. Basic burpee or advanced burpee. Burpee. Your hands go to the floor and it's a squat position. So we're here. You put your weight on your hands. Legs go back. Legs come back in. And you stand. Add a jump if you want. If that's too difficult, 1, 2, 3, jump up or off a surface. So you're going from here, out, and then and stand, okay? So whichever one you can do. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So go to a lower surface if you want. You're putting the hand down, out, in, up. Watch again. Down, out, up. So that'll get you to the point that your body knows what you're doing, and eventually you'll have the confidence to go to the floor and add a jump if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're halfway. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow it down if you want. 1, 2, 3. Don't jump. 1, 2, 3. Go for it. And time. Well done. Grab a drink. We're going to do that one more time. Windows have all closed on me here. Whew. Why did you close the windows, Mummy? I am roasting. We'll go into the other room. How you like them apples, huh? Huh?
My dad's in here.
Oh my God, give me strength. If you're cold, put the blanket around you. Mommy's not closing the windows again. Or Mommy might melt into a puddle. Okay, good. We'll get ready to do that one more time and that's us finished. So, starting off with our hop to squat, down onto the floor for our Superman and our V-sit, and then finishing off our Friday with a burpee. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, so center, squat, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, on, bring it up, switch legs, 2, 3. Whichever of these suits you, keep that chest tall, halfway, so it's bump, 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 1, 2, 3, push the bum back, keep the chest tall. You laughing at me? You got it, come on, 3, 2, and time, well done. Onto the floor for Superman. Whew. So again, don't stress the back. No jumping about, small movements. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Hands are here, here, down. Alternate the hands and legs if you can. And do you know what, if you want to just do the legs, that's fine as well. You find whatever you can can do small movements, nice and slow. Advanced crew, I want to see you with your legs and arms straight out. But again, keeping that pelvis pushed into the floor and keeping those shoulders strong. No strain on the back. Your back really should be doing very little here at all. It's your glutes and your shoulders and your chest and your core. And time. Flipping it all around to your back. We're going to go back into our V-sit or your basic crunch, whatever you're able to do. We're not stopping. We're going to go 3, 2, and starting here. Daniel, get out of the way, please. Here and out. V-sit. So we're making a V wide, and then we're making a V tall. 1, 2, 1, 2. Or from here, do it flat on your back. Crunch it and make your V. And then, when you get confident with that, you can start to bring it up. If that's all too much, just do your crunch. You're still working. You're still getting those core muscles engaged, and you're still getting a nice workout out of that. 3, 2, time. Bringing it up for the burpee. We're going to finish this with the band, guys. Oh my God, is that funny? 3, 2, 1, let's burpee. So down, out, up, jump. Okay? From the side, you're going down, out, nice plank position. None of this. Okay, we're not doing this crap. You stay here. Then you bring it back in. So your knees go back, and then your knees here come towards your elbows. And you go back up into that standing position. You can add a jump if you wish. 1, 2, 3. Last 10. Come on, let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do one more. Come on. 1, 2, 3. And time. Well done. Grab a drink. Let's walk it out. Whew. Keep your mat. We're going to go to the floor for stretches today. Whew. You should be out of breath after that. Pull up your trousers. Yeah, builder, here. Right, so we're going to cool down. Walking around. Try and get the heart rate down. And we're going to go to the floor and do a combination of stretches on the floor and on our feet. So, walking it down. So let's go with the arms forward. And you guess what movie we've been watching this week? Bring the arms back, nice and relaxed. Deep breaths. Let's lie down onto our back, and we're going to stretch it out. Back flat into the floor, legs are flat, heels are towards the wall in front of you, arms go back up here. Try and keep the back as flat as possible. Bring both knees into the chest, hug them, and hold here. Slowly rock from side to side, and allow the floor to massage out that lower back after those Superman. Hold on to that left knee, extend the right heel towards the wall in front of you. Again, with these stretches, pointing your toes, grand, but it's not going to get you the same stretch as the heel one. Heels are brilliant. We love heels. Swinging it back in nice and slow. Switching legs. Push that heel towards the wall. And again, if all you can do is this, that's fine. If that's where your leg is, go with it. Whichever you can do. Bring it back here. Both feet on the floor. Let the knees fall to one side. Let the arms fall to the other side. And stretch that out. You should also find that the floor here gives the glute a nice kind of roll. It's almost like a foam roller. And bring it back to center. Again, let both fall to opposite directions. Bring it back to here. So, bring your left ankle up onto your right knee. Reach through and pull that leg towards you. So you'll find this now down the back of this leg. If you push your heel to the ceiling, you're going to feel that into the calf of the other leg as well. So you're stretching both legs here in this stretch. Carefully switching it down again. Other foot, hand through, bring it up. And then if you want a deeper stretch, you can push this a little bit with your elbow even. Now you're going to bring it down onto your side or onto your front. So on your side, hand goes out in front. Both legs are straight like this on top of each other. Bring the top one back up and bring the knee together and bring the heel into the glute. If you're doing it on your front, push that pelvis down into the floor a little bit. And we're going to just switch sides. I'm just going to do this on the front this time. Hands below the shoulders. And you're going to very slowly and carefully push that up, stretch the abdomen and look towards the ceiling. So you'll stretch out the tummy, but you're also allowing the back to stretch here as well. Bring it carefully back onto your knees. Sit back onto your heels. We're going to go back up, toes on the floor. Push the heels down into the floor, bum in the air. Stretch the calves. And using your hands carefully, walk yourself back up. Out of that, push the arms out in front. Well done. Arms up high. You're going to bring the arm across, stretch out that shoulder. Switch it up again. Going to turn, step back. So here's where you go down now into this situation or this position and you push the pelvis forward and stretch out the quads. And changing legs very carefully. Step back, lower down, tilt the pelvis, feel the stretch. And we're going to finish off with one. Dip to the floor. Get yourself nice, fall nice and slow here. And I want you to stack the spine back up. And we'll just finish off with 2 shoulder rolls here. Oh, that's good. And time. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you all have a lovely Friday, and I will talk to you again